Multiple linear regression means we still predict one output, but we use more than one input. So y is equal to beta 0 plus beta 1 x1 plus beta 2 x2. There is only one y we are predicting. So for example, we know the input temperature x1 and we know the crowd level x2. And let's say x1 is measured as temperature in degrees, about 27 degrees Celsius, and x2 is the crowd, which is measured in hundreds of people. So if the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, then x1 will be 3. And if there are 500 people that we can see, so x2 is equal to 5. So why is the ice cream sales in 1000 rupees per day? So let's say you have a tiny data set of 3 days, days A, B, C. The temperature above 27 degrees Celsius x1 on these days is 1, 0 and 1 respectively. And the crowd on these 3 days is 0, 1, 1. That is, on the first day it is less than 100 people, on the second day exactly or close to 100 people, on third day also close to 100 people. And then on the output, the sales, the effect of that on sales is, on first day the sales are 12,000, second day the sales are 13,000, and the third day the sales are 15,000. Now we can actually use the principles of linear regression, multiple linear regression, and we can fit an equation, and the equation will come out to be y is equal to 10 plus 2x1 plus 3x2. Now come to the other part, which is multivariate linear regression. This means that instead of just predicting a single y, we now have multiple outputs at the same time. So instead of just having y, we have a vector y, that is y1 as well as y2. So we are predicting ice cream sales. Along with that, we are also predicting cold coffee sales. Now for the same data as we had seen for ice cream sales, let's say there is a cold coffee data collected as well. On the first day, the cold coffee sales were 6,000. On the second day, the cold coffee sales were 9,000. And on the third day, the cold coffee sales were 10,000. So now you have two equations. One is the equation for y1, which were the ice cream sales, and another is the equation of y2, which is the cold coffee sales. Again, we can use linear regression and all the techniques that we have studied before in the playlist, and we can fit an equation for y2, and y2 is equal to 5 plus x1 plus 4x2, and therefore we have multivariate linear regression. So for the same inputs, now we have two outputs.